I don't know about everybody, but like my purpose for doing music is so that I can use the money that I generate from this in order to make the world a better place before I leave. I don't want that much money. I'm going to get that much money so that I can give that much money. You see what I'm saying?
The One More Time Music Podcast. Genuine conversations with genuine people about music. Hosted by Henry with a 3 and Playback Ben.
Went from Beamer Coops to Pencils. Don't want this to end, so part that one more time. Part that one more time. Part that shit like one more time. They part that one more time.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Thursday. Welcome back to the One More Time podcast.
Hi.
Man.
Welcome back.
I am excited. This is a really special episode.
It is.
I'm your host, Playback Ben, here with my co-host.
Henry with a tres en español.
Wow.
Amigos.
Yeah. For the Spanish
Bienvenidos a
That was nice.
La Podcast de One More Time.
That was pretty good, Ben.
Thank you, muchacho. Henry, who do we have in the hot seat today?
Welcoming in on the 25th
25,
episode.
quarter century
Episode of the One More Time
God,
podcast.
it's crazy to believe that, man.
Welcoming in, you know her from Dr. Phil. It's Bad Baby.
Catch me outside.
How about that?
How about that? Bad Baby.
I think y'all got me confused.
Oh,
Yeah.
who?
In all seriousness, folks, this
She's
is not
actually-
Bad Baby, although Bad Baby,
We'd love to have you
maybe.
on.
I don't know. I don't even think we'd love to have you on, but
I mean,
Yeah.
I would.
we have legendary recording artist, originally from Birmingham, Alabama, now here in Atlanta, Georgia, Miss Winter Ray.
Winner.
What's up, y'all?
Winter, the pop star goddess.
Right.
Most definitely.
Winter, we're going to get right into it if you're ready.
I'm ready.
So I saw a piece of content when I was, doing a little research, scrolling through, getting my bearings. You had this post that was like, watch how Atlanta made me glow up.
Yeah.
I love that post. Tell the people where you're from and what do you think some of the biggest changes are for real that have happened since you moved to Atlanta?
I'm originally from Birmingham, Alabama, Gadsden, Alabama area. Shout out to the North Alabama
Shout out.
area.
The north
All of that
side.
205, 256 shit, you know.
There you go.
Atlanta is a lot different from where I'm from just because where I'm from, like, we have this thing called Southern hospitality. So, like, everyone cares about everyone. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're just raised to care about the people around us, if that makes sense. So, when I came here, it was different because people are kind of a little more selfish. It's not so much a bad thing. It's just that life is faster here. So, people are more worried about getting their tasks done and getting what they got to do to get their money. So, I'm not mad at that. But it was a big shift for me. And then here, people are a little more materialistic. Like, all women have to wear makeup. All women have to have their nails done, their toes done. You have to always look good at all times, or people gonna think you broke.
I could see
And we
how
don't want that.
And you don't want people to think that.
I could see how
especially-
Atlanta is more like just a big city than it is like a southern city. When you think of southern hospitality, you think of probably more rural, kind of
I mean,
country folk. There's all types of people in Atlanta.
you go 30 minutes out of Atlanta, any direction, and you're going into the country. Like,
Yeah.
Atlanta is
much.
just its own place, But everything else, all the South is really the same. We really all act the same. So it's not much different. It's just, this is a big city and shit is faster. So if you can catch up to that and adapt to that, you'll be fine here.
Do you miss the slow pace at all?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. She is full city girl now.
I love Alabama, and I'm so glad, like, for the humility it gave me and, like, the ability to, just see life from different perspectives. It helped me a lot, but I don't know. If you dream bigger than the place you're in, you might need to leave, baby.
The speed,
love that.
the speed of that answer
was
might
so
have been the
good.
fastest answer.
Sorry.
Has she done this before? So you have a lyric from one of your most recent songs, New Americans, off of Black Sheep, which I think you're rocking the merch.
the
That's
shirt.
dope.
Let's go.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Black Sheep
in.
It's
shit.
available on my
Tap in.
website.
What's the
Yeah.
website?
Hell yeah.
Go ahead and plug the website.
Yeah, plug it.
I am winterray.com.
It's that easy.
It's very simple.
Winter RAE Ray.
RAE Ray. Not
Yep.
Y, not
We will
Ray
link it in the show notes somewhere. I don't know, up, top, down. I don't know. I
Maybe
still don't
right
know.
here.
I'm only 24.
Put it right here in front of Winter for the.
I'm not
for
that
the-
good at editing,
for the
man.
IG reel. Yes, you could do this. man. I
Okay,
got
okay.
faith.
Appreciate it, man. But so the lyric, back to the lyric.
Back to the lyric.
It was too white for my black side, too black for my white. If
Yeah.
I quoted you correctly.
That's correct.
So assuming that hints at your interracial You were interracial, correct?
I am.
Okay.
I am. Yes.
I was like
biracial.
Biracial. Sorry.
Same thing.
Me.
Same shit.
Cancel Playback Ben for that.
No,
one.
definitely not. We love him.
There we go. What was it like growing up biracial in somewhere like Gaston, Alabama? Was that?
It was kind of rare. There was only a few of us where I'm from. Like most people were one or the other. So it was kind of like.
But there were both, but not a lot
both.
of mix.
There's no.
Yeah.
No, there was not a lot of that. So it was like we were known for being pretty, but it made people not like us. And so like some people, you just had to pick a side. You had to either hang with them or hang with them. Like.
So who did you hang? I mean, just curious.
I hung out with everybody.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay, just because like even growing up in the city, I mean, white kids tended to hang out with the white kids. It's sad to say, but like, and so I figured if it was even like that somewhat in Atlanta, that I was like, sure as hell, it's going to be that way in Alabama, right?
Definitely.
But so you did find yourself kind of,
I was like a social
identifying
butterfly.
Okay.
I just had friends whoever was cool to me. I really didn't care about what you look like. I was an outcast and shit. I hung out with the outcasts. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
No, there's definitely not. So you were basically born a singer-songwriter, I feel like. I mean, you got on live the other night and you were basically telling this story how like you were in second grade and you would come home and you'd write the lyrics to your favorite songs, like as like a writing exercise, I guess. Like you wanted to like listen to a song and you write down all the lyrics.
I thought that was fun.
What songs were you like listening to at that age that you were coming home and like writing the lyrics to?
You're gonna fucking die when I tell you. Okay, so
I can't wait.
And me neither. I'm excited.
What's that song? Sugar, sugar, you get so fly.
Oh man,
Sugar, sugar,
I'm imagining her
so
writing
fly.
"Sugar, Sugar."
That's
Did you
it.
drop the R?
I did drop the R.
Okay,
SUGA.
Good.
SUGA, on God.
Good.
So that was one of them, and then it was "Where's the Love" by Black Eyed Peas.
What a good record.
It was shit.
That'll get you in your feels.
It was Grills by Nelly. Shit.
Oh, sure.
I was writing.
These are
like,
classics.
Yeah, like that's when I was really getting into music and shit. So I was fucking with those records, and I was like, man, if they can do it, I can too. Shit.
Do you feel like looking at it, like written down, kind of helped you understand it on a different level from just hearing it in the song? You can kind of see the structure of it.
Yeah, I think that was kind of my point of doing it because I was just trying to figure out like, how the fuck do they do this? I want to like physically see it. I'm like a visual person. So like photographic memory, I can see, okay, they got this first part, and this is a part that repeats, and there's a second part, and there's a kind of middle part. And I was like, maybe I can like take this and make one myself.
Using that structure.
Using this.
Yeah.
And from there, it just got deeper and deeper. That's when I like found Taylor Swift and Christina Aguillera and Pink and Amy Winehouse. I fell in love. Like their song structure. I know they weren't always the people writing the songs, but everything about that was just, I don't know. It became my life, apparently.
Yeah. So do you remember the first, like, what you would consider a real song that you wrote? Do you remember it?
Yeah, it was called Wild Horses.
Wild Horses.
Yeah.
Why is horses a theme today?
Is it?
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Low-key. There's got to be something horsey
Like I said,
going
man,
on
like
in the air.
after one, I'm brain dead at this point. So
It's been a theme.
we'll see how this episode goes.
Yeah.
But no, that's interesting. Tell us about your songwriting process today, though.
Oh, man, okay, it's very simple. I find a beat that I like. I'm feeling it. When I hear it, I instantly can sing to it. I'm cool. Like, I'm on beat. I'm on key. I got a melody. I'll go in the booth, lay down a melody to the whole song, maybe do that 2 or 3 times. Come back out, listen to all 3 of them, find the pieces of it that sound great.
These are just hum
cut
tracks.
them up,
like
cut all the hum
freestyle.
tracks up and put them and place them into exactly how I want my song. Go back through and re-record it exactly how I recategorized it and sing it with words.
Yeah.
And then the song's done. And all we need is backgrounds, harmonies, and fills.
This is exactly what like I tell artists. It's beautiful because it takes advantage of that what you get from like freestyling over a beat when you kind of are first hearing it, but it also takes advantage of being able to spend some time with it and write the lyrics out and make it make sense and be clever.
It's a combination of the two.
You get both of like the freestyle kind of feel, but then the like written kind of took some time and thought about it kind of feel. You really get both.
But it's
Yeah, but
fast.
It's
at
important.
the same time.
Yeah, but I heard that you were like pretty intense when it comes to like you're writing the actual like lyrics. Like you're like headphones on, like pad sometimes, like get the fuck out of here, don't bother me.
I don't like when people try to offer words to me, because it's like,
okay,
if I ever get stuck and I need songwriting help, because the day might come. But if I ever feel
not today,
like that,
Junior.
if I ever feel like that, I will ask.
Probably not tomorrow.
You, whoever you are, I will ask you for your help. But when I don't ask for it, you don't have to offer it.
Yeah.
Okay?
I love it.
Listen up, engineers,
You
producers.
don't have to. It's okay, though.
That's interesting. Where do you draw like inspiration from typically? Is it actually just the music always? Or do you have things in your life that you're pulling from and you like write little notes down as like a week happens or something?
All my music comes from my life. Everything I go through, I write about it. So,
But do you write about it like right after it happened? I'm kind of curious.
it depends.
Or is it?
It depends on what happened. I mean, shit.
You could probably
Sometimes it
put
takes a
yourself.
second.
You could put yourself back in a situation and write.
I do that a lot.
Yeah.
I do that a lot when I'm really thinking about something, or I'm thinking about something that has the same emotion as something else. I can draw energy from that situation, even though it was 2 years ago.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
And put that into it.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Did you always, even from like Wild Horses, was that a pop song? Like, were you always writing pop songs for the most part, or?
I didn't label it because I like so much different music, and it was like, because I like different music, I can hang out with different people.
Yeah, because I mean, I saw you tease on like a rap song recently. So do you write raps frequently?
I've been freestyling since I was like 15.
Really?
Yeah.
Are there a lot of rap songs out though that you've
never
like,
dropped
put
a
out?
rap song.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I tried to find one. I was
My
like,
friends are the only people that's heard me rap.
yeah. Or
Are you thinking about doing it, or is it just kind of a fun thing?
People, my fans love it. That's all I know.
Is
There
it
you
worth
go.
it to give it to the fans, even if it's not in your heart? Is that worth it?
I don't know. It might. I feel like if it came out on a song, it's probably in my heart too.
there you go.
Okay.
So you mentioned a few earlier. I mean, you've been influenced, I would say, by some very strong female artists. I mean, you mentioned Pink, Christina Aguilera. I mean, Taylor Swift. I don't know if she's as like strong as maybe those other
Strong
two.
songwriter.
But yeah, exactly. But so these pretty strong, female vocals. Like, what did you see in kind of a few of them? Right, like. Was it the songwriting? Was it their image? Like, kind of what inspired you about them so much? Was it the fact that they were strong females, or like what?
I feel like I was drawn to each one of them for a different reason. Like Amy Winehouse, I loved her so much because she was so unique.
Yeah.
And she was just 100% herself. And when I meet people like that, which is few and far between, I like to be around them.
Yeah.
Because you're like me. We've figured out who we are.
Yeah.
That's not a question in my mind. So I like being surrounded by people like that. Therefore, I like listening to her music because she was always saying, I am who I am, motherfucker, whether you like it or not. And that unapologetic attitude, that's what drew me to hers necessarily, which she is my favorite of the three.
Amy?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. Love Amy Winehouse.
Yeah. So what about like Christina? What
Love
was
her.
it about her?
Something different?
It was
Yeah.
just, she had a very strong voice and she just sung with her soul.
Yeah.
And it was like, you could really feel what she was saying. Even if she didn't necessarily write the records, she sung them like she meant it. Mm-hmm. And there was a lot of, the range that she had, I admired. I wanted to stretch my voice to that level. So that's why I constantly sung her songs over and over, like every day. Because I was like, I know I can't hit this note today, but in a year, I will be able to.
So when you were writing the, songs early on, like, were you always the kid that was kind of like singing and, wanted to be up on stage, whether like a class performance or
shows and
something or
stuff,
whatever? Yeah.
yeah.
Was that you?
Yeah, that was me.
I could tell.
That was
There's no
me.
way this just like came out of nowhere.
Hell no.
Because I was doing some, we have a future guest that's coming on, and some of the research I did about him, he like didn't start singing in front of people or anything till he was like 15 or like way later on. So he wasn't the kid that was like up in the front of the room singing, top of his lungs with his friends, or like shower singing even. Like, he wasn't that guy. Like,
He wasn't in freestyle
He was like a
circles.
closet singer.
Wow.
Like, it was literally like he was described as like a closet singer where like no one knew he sang, and then he just busted out.
That's
and he had
different.
these like, he's a really great singer. Foreshadowing.
Some people,
Yeah.
it just comes to them,
Yeah.
And it's different for everyone.
Yeah, everybody's got
Yeah.
a different journey.
No, it's interesting. So speaking of like talent shows and whatnot, I don't know if I got this right, but were you on American Idol, or did
Yeah.
you try out for American Idol?
I was a finalist.
You were a finalist. When was this?
This was 2017.
2017.
2017, yeah.
So like you did the whole like tryout in the big giant crowd, and then
Yeah, I tried out here in Atlanta. I waited in line for 6 hours.
oh my gosh,
They only picked 200 people out of like 5,000, so I was
And
one
you're
of those
one.
people.
There you go.
and you got like, did you get like the golden ticket to
Yeah.
go to LA and
I
everything?
got the golden ticket, but it's
She got
different.
the golden ticket.
Yeah,
get-
cue the Willy Wonka music.
You get a golden ticket, and then you go to another place, which is either
Hollywood or
no, New Orleans or Chicago or Miami or another.
semifinals.
So they lie to us when they say that you're going
You
straight to
go
Hollywood.
through so many different fucking shit.
I knew it was like a
man.
sham.
There's
They're
so
like-
many people that want this shit. Like you have to
Yeah.
realize, like it takes a lot to narrow it down.
Yeah.
So what was that
shit.
like?
It was a really trying moment for me because that was right when I first moved to Atlanta. Like I had just started doing this shit. I just turned down my first record deal, and I was just doing my own thing. I go to New Orleans for my semifinal tryouts, and I was the only person out of the whole VIP that didn't get a golden ticket.
Wow.
And I just was so confused. I was so heartbroken because everybody there like was saying, "Oh, Winter definitely got it," because we're all singing to each other. We had to go through several
yeah,
different
yeah.
rounds
There
of
were so
judging.
many-
Know each other.
There
And
were so many
everyone-
people like that, even that they show on because I used to like watch when I was younger with my family, and like there were some people like that where you're like, how the fuck did they not get?
But it was
like-
crazy because like this guy walks up right before I was about to walk into the second panel of judges, and he was like, "Hey, what's up?" Some white dude in a suit. And I was
Classic.
like, "What's up?" I'm like, "I don't know you, bro." He's like, "What's up?" I'm like, "Hi." He's like, "So what are you, Eastern European or something?" And I was like, I said, "Nah, I'm black and white." He was like, "Oh, okay. Well, where you from?" I was like, "I'm from Alabama." He was like, "Oh, all right." He told security, he was like, "Let me talk to the judges for just 1 second. It'll only take a few minutes, and then you can send her on in."
You think that you were sabotaged in that moment?
I don't
right
fucking
there?
know what the fuck he said, man. All I know is he went in there. He was in there for like 5 minutes. He came out. He said to security, he was like, "Give him like 5 minutes and send her on in." Walks off. I'm like, God, that was a good thing, right?
No, he was a racist in a suit.
I was like, that was good, right? He's gonna tell him to like fuck with me, right? So I go in and I'm like, "Oh, I got this." You feel me? Like I sung one song and she was like, "Could you sing another?" And I was like, "Sure." Sung another song, and they didn't consult with each other like they did in the first room. The girl in the middle was just like, "Well, we're gonna say maybe, and then we're gonna call you if we change our mind." I said, "Okay, great." I got to walk out and empty-handed. But shit,
How do you deal with stuff like that?
You just brush it off, man. It's not gonna happen overnight.
Does that shit get you down, or does it inspire you?
Absolutely,
Or
it
both?
does get you down. You have to get back up. Nobody's gonna get you back up.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah.
So I cried my way 5 hours back to Atlanta, and kept doing this shit.
That's right.
Yeah.
Kept doing this shit
That's
because
right.
who knows? I could have got on that show and my career could have been fucked up. They could have said something crazy about me. Who knows? So this was the route God destined for me.
There you go. Right there.
That's interesting.
That's it.
So back to the glow up post. Your image, I would say, is like constantly changing or like evolving. I don't even know what to call it. You got a lot going on. You got different hair every day, nails different. Who knows what you're going to be wearing potentially,
Yeah.
right? Like what, like, do you have a stylist or is this all you and your like weird head that makes this happen?
I'm just a weirdo.
Just a weirdo.
This can't be
weird.
like a 1 day.
No, it's like
hair
one day.
thing.
It's like a
Like,
3 day,
It's
4
like
day.
I was
And
gonna
then
say,
you're gonna
bro,
really?
I'm tapped in with Winter, and like, unless she's posting like on her story old videos a lot, like she's pretty consistently changing. Like,
Yeah. Wow. I'm impressed. Shout out. Shout out to you and your stylist.
Oh my God, I don't have a
yeah,
style.
herself.
Yeah.
So
Long
what
brain.
does inspire your style? Like, if you woke up and you wanted your blue hair, like, is that just because you're feeling blue that day? Like, I don't. I'm
How
like,
do you decide?
I mean, because this is like what I wear every day. So like, and I look like this all the time.
He really does.
Yeah, and Henry usually wearing a black T-shirt. I don't know what he did. He must have gotten inspired.
Getting
this
cold
morning.
outside.
Oh my
friend.
God.
getting
I don't
colder.
know. I just go with whatever, bro, because I don't care what people think. And when you get to that level where you just don't give a fuck, you live your life however you want to. You do whatever the fuck makes you feel good. You know what makes me feel good? Looking like a different bitch every day. So I do that shit proudly, and I fucking slay that shit. So it don't matter.
This might be our most self-aware guest. This is awesome.
She definitely is confident. Let's put it that way.
Yeah,
for sure. So moving to Atlanta, I mean, was that to chase the music dream?
Absolutely. I dropped out of school for this.
Really?
I was at a private college with a GED. Don't nobody do that.
No, yeah.
But I did it because my GED scores were very high.
I was going to say GED, usually go to public schools, not private.
Yep. I got kicked out of all them schools.
That's interesting. What was the feeling of, kind of leaving school to chase the dream of music? Was that scary for you at all? Or were you wholeheartedly knew this shit was going to work? I mean, how'd you kind of feel during that?
I don't know. God told me to go to Atlanta.
So you're pretty religious?
I would not call myself religious, but I have a spiritual relationship with God. Yes, definitely. I am not religious. I don't go by no religion. I just do what I believe is right, and that's it.
You don't do organized religion, but you're spiritual.
I'm spiritual. I have a connection to God.
Yeah.
Through Jesus Christ.
That's a pretty big, move to make, to feel just, like it's your calling, right? Like, have there been some other things that you felt kind of called to do, whether it's not music related even, or, what are some of those things?
Lots of things. I have lots of plans. So I don't know about everybody, but my purpose for doing music is so that I can use the money that I generate from this in order to make the world a better place before I leave. We never know how long we've got on this earth, how much time we have. It's a question mark for all of us. Therefore, you should use every day to be productive towards moving towards helping someone else. How big of an impact can I have before I leave? That's the question you should be asking yourself. Therefore, my impact I'm going to leave before I die, however that happens. I want to create a national chain of homeless shelters that actually rehabilitates them and gives them a second chance, hence the name Second Chance Homes. It's going to be So you've already thought about this? I have 13 notebooks full of plans for this.
Wow.
For Second Chance Homes?
For Second Chance Homes.
Damn.
Wow.
Do you have any connection to homelessness, meaning someone that you knew or you?
Yeah, I was homeless as a kid. So.
Oh, wow.
I told my mama when I was little, I was like, I'm going to make a homeless shelter way better than this.
Damn.
And she was like, I know you are, baby. She just always believed in whatever I said I was going to do. She just always believed in me. So she was like, I know you will. I was like, okay. So shit, that's always been the goal. That's the goal behind the music. That's why I do this. I want to, of course, change my generation and, bring my family up to speed and stuff like that. But you got to think bigger than that. You can't just take care of your family with millions of dollars. Nobody fucking needs that, bro.
Yeah.
Being realistic. Nobody fucking needs that much money. I don't want that much money. I'm going to get that much money so that I can give that much money. You see what I'm saying?
Ooh.
It's not about
I like that.
Saving it for me. I like getting money to spend it. Ain't that the purpose?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I can definitely feel that because I didn't have religion in the house growing up, but when I would ask my parents, what do we believe? They would say, we believe that you should try and leave the world a better place than when you came in it. Period. That was always my kind of...
It's very simple and short.
It's easy.
To the point.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. It can get deeper than that, but it doesn't have to. That's up to you. It's your fucking choice. And when you look at life like that, you can't argue with nobody about what they believe.
Yeah.
You believe what you believe, and I will do my thing.
I feel like you can, but it's a fool's errand.
What's the point?
To argue with someone about what they believe.
You trying to put...
It's have you ever successfully turned someone's belief?
No.
Not really, right?
I mean,
maybe they give in. Yeah, but
I'm not going to be the one for that. I'm not the one for that. You can watch me. If you ever ask me what I believe, why do I believe this or something, I'll explain my views on things. But I'm not going to tell you you have to believe what I think.
Yeah.
Because what I think is probably crazy. So
yeah.
shit.
and not to get too much on the religious tip, but imposing beliefs, like that was what I always did struggle with, like organized religion, because like I did a few, like my mom's Jewish, my dad's Protestant, and I went to a fucking Catholic school. So
Yeah,
it's like
you ran the gambit.
That's crazy.
Don't even come at me with like, I'm sure there's people that are more like religiously exposed even than that, but like that was a pretty nice little, trio of big religions that I was exposed to, and like that was my struggle always. It was that like it felt always like an all or nothing thing. Mm-hmm. I didn't like that, where it was like if you don't believe every single thing that this thing believes, then like you're not welcome in the club, kind of thing.
I can't agree with that.
Yeah,
I don't like cliquey vibes.
Yeah, for sure. But so I know that it hasn't been like sunshine and rainbows, since you moved here doing music. That would be, completely false. But you've definitely learned some lessons, I would say, probably on the way, right? We're always trying to give, because there's a lot of artists, I think, that tune into the podcast, right? So what are some of the like biggest lessons you'd say that you've learned?
For people that are like 2 or 3 years behind where you're at. Help them. Any
just like words of wisdom you give?
A lot of advice for you guys. I would start with saying you cannot trust anyone. You can't. So don't do it, because that's the first fucking screw up that you'll make. Trust needs to be out the window when you're doing business, and you should consider yourself a business if you want to be a big or even medium level artist. If you want to be taken seriously, you need to look at yourself as a corporation.
Wow.
Bro, one more time.
Okay. On the One More Time podcast.
Because this shit,
when we feel like
real.
An artist has dropped a gem, just ask if you could just one more time.
And you stare him in that bottom one right there.
Tell him right here. It's going to be a clip.
If you want to be taken seriously, look at yourself as a corporation.
You're the fucking CEO of that shit. Thanks. And run it that way.
You heard it here first.
No one does that. It's like, at the end of the day, I mean, even if you have the best manager, the best label, those people could fucking get hit by buses, win the lottery, go decide to, join a monastery, I don't fucking know what they're going to do, right? But they might leave you. And so like, if you're not in charge of your own shit, like, I'm not saying don't build a great team, right? And like, Henry and I, Gabe and I.
But own your fucking masters.
Own your masters.
And keep your fucking sessions on a hard drive. Shit. You leave your fucking session in the studio, then you wonder why Drake got a song sound just like yours. Come on. Let's talk about it. Because I know a couple artists got songs sound just like me. So let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. What's one song that you left on the hard drive at the studio?
We don't have to call anyone out.
No, I'd love to call someone out.
That would be good too, I guess.
That's not good. My lawyer would say, "Don't say anything with it."
well, your podcast host is saying to say
my
something.
Podcast said I should say it. TMZ said I should say it.
Yeah.
Hell no, y'all ain't gonna fuck me up.
Oh man, we're so close to getting her.
But yeah, there's a lot of fucking stealing going on. So I need for you guys, like, fucking shield your shit. It's your kid. Take care of it.
That's actually like a pretty good lesson.
This is gems right now. We're in a gem marathon.
I'm trying to tell y'all, man.
But I was hoping you were going to fit into this, description I'm about to say. You're very outspoken.
Definitely.
You do not hold back.
Why should I?
Well, I was hoping you were not going to hold back with the, artist that stole your song.
I'm not going on the blocks.
Okay, well, there we go.
For dissing someone.
But yeah, so
I like that.
Has being, this outspoken clearly you're trying to avoid trouble with not saying the artist. This
is a lesson I've recently learned.
Yeah, has it gotten you into trouble before?
Absolutely.
Yeah, like what are some examples?
Oh man, it's too many. What you got to do most times is listen more than you speak.
That's a good one.
That's why you got 2 ears and 1 mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I always heard that saying, and I talk a lot, and I hated that, but it's so true.
It's so true.
Me too. It's
so
a problem.
true.
It's a problem.
Yeah.
Especially when I feel like somebody's like trying to play me or trying to play somebody else, I feel like I have to say something. Like, I've always been the person that stood up for kids that was getting bullied and stuff like that. So when I see you're trying to take advantage of me or anyone around me, especially if it's my people, like, I just get really passionate about that, and people take it as aggression. It's not aggression. I'm passionate and I'm assertive, and those two can look like aggression. But it's
so
not me trying to come for you. I'm not trying to come for you. I just want to get the fucking message across that we're not one of them. We're not stupid. Like, can you stop talking like that? Can you stop being disrespectful? Like, you know? But I just like to keep the peace. I'm not a type of person that likes confrontation and stuff. I'd rather just be around people I fuck with and chill.
Is that hard to find?
It is. Cause
like, have you been through like a lot of people since like you moved here?
It's like
specifically.
All
trying
my
to be
friends
winner's
are
friend is like trying to win American Idol.
It's not gonna happen.
Especially if you're biracial.
Okay.
And they're looking for an Eastern European.
Okay.
I think they needed to hit their Eastern European quota or
Demographic,
something.
yeah.
No, for real.
Ran the numbers and
Literally, the producer was like, "Shit, we got a black.
We already
person,
got
we
another
a-
mixed girl. She looks
Asian.
just like her. We can't have two.
Can't have two.
I'm saying.
Whoever you are, Ernie, I'm gonna
Fuck
call you
you.
Ernie.
Ernie.
Fuck you, Ernie.
Fuck you, Ernie.
So full circle to Black Sheep, right there on your shirt.
Right here.
Love it. That's the latest release, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So where did the name come from? What we've all heard the term Black Sheep, but like, is that the same?
I mean, pretty much. It's just like being the only mixed person in my family. Neither side really gives a fuck about me.
Did you approach the album like making records? I always wondered this, right? Because now I've been in the process of like, helping artists maybe put together projects, and some approach it very much like, I'm going to make songs for this project. And like, here's the project. I'm in this mindset. Like sonically, here's how I want it to sound. Thematically, this, that, whatever. Did you handpick records and then Black Sheep came together? Or did you start the process at this point in time? I'm making this album called Black Sheep or whatever you wanted to call it, and then like it finished?
Some of the records are from before, like when I made the song Black Sheep, that's when I decided I wanted to make an album named Black Sheep. Because I loved the song so much, and I feel like
that's a great one.
Back in the day, every album used to have a song with the same name as the album. So I loved how they did that, and Chris Brown still does that. A couple of different artists still do that. When I made that song, I was like, okay, I want to make an album kind of like this. But none of the songs sound the same. Like every song is different, but it's like, I'm different. So
You're just naturally different.
I wanted my album Black Sheep, which is a different person, right? Someone that's not part of the crew. Everyone, these are white sheep, they're normal, and then there's this fucking black one. What's wrong with that nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like that's
poor choice of words.
that's basically what's going on with me. So, I always felt like an outcast, and I was like, let me just put all the records that are super hard and super different in one group.
And some of those were already made.
Yes.
At the time.
Two of the records were smashes as far as like doing shows, presenting them to industry people. People in my label listening to them, they were the ones that everyone was like, yeah, these are the ones. So I wasn't able to drop them last year like I wanted to.
Why is that?
Because I was tied up in contracts that were fucking me. And I couldn't release my music. So as soon as I was able to release my music, I put that shit out. Because we already knew it was a hit. And guess what? They're still the top selling songs on my motherfucking iTunes. To this day. And when did I drop that 2 months ago? Yeah.
There you go.
You do the math.
So we're about to play a snippet from New Americans. That was the lyric I was referencing in the beginning of the episode.
Yes.
So glad that we came full circle off of Black Sheep, the album.
Too white for my black side, too black for the white. They don't know nothing about family ties. Say I'm too gangster, that I should tone it down. I'm just being me, I can't be nothing else. I'ma stand on honesty, I was raised on loyalty. Really grew up in the streets, they took my heart from me. I've been through some tragedies, made it out eventually. This what they don't understand, we the new Americans.
So that was a snippet of New Americans off of Black Sheep. Tell us about that record in particular. You know, obviously I alluded to, you know, a little bit of it earlier, kind of highlighting your, you know, biracial. But was there anything, you know, else about that song that you loved and that made you want to play it?
That song is not only about me, it's about us. Because I feel like now more than ever, we need unity between us, black and white. And that song is just opening people's eyes to the fact that we're having to suffer because you guys won't let it go. And I'm not saying let it go as in certain things. I'm saying let go of the hatred. Let go of that feeling that makes you feel like you can't talk to them because they look like that. We need to let that go. Don't ever let go of what happened. We're never gonna forget what happened. Okay? That's not gonna happen. We're not gonna forget shit. But what we are gonna do is we're gonna move forward and we're gonna forgive. And we're gonna stop thinking about that. We're gonna move forward. That's the main thing. And everybody that's mixed can agree with that. Everybody that's mixed can agree with that. Everybody that doesn't have those feelings within them, they can agree with that. We're all the same, bro.
So the new Americans are the people that have finally kind of understood that and come to a new place
you could
in
say
society.
That. You could say that. But they also say in 2100, everybody in America will be mixed.
Yeah.
That's what they said. That's what scientists said.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to
speak one language.
There's olive skin tone, green eyes, brown hair. That's going to be majority of people by 2100.
Was that song written like
that's the new American
during the Black Lives Matter protests at all, or like was that at all?
It was kind of post.
At the same time.
It was kind of post that.
Is that kind of?
It was like a couple months after that started for real, but that's definitely an influence to it. But I've always been the person that's preaching about this.
Feeling that way.
Like since I was a kid, I always was telling people like, why are y'all like this? Like, why do we have to argue about this? Like, I never understood why people is like that. So, damn.
She's popular.
What the fuck is going on? I don't like that shit.
You hit the podcast mode button.
I had to mute that shit.
Right.
Anyways.
Yeah.
People,
that person really wants to get a hold of you.
He needs to fucking chill. So look.
Yo, whoever you are, chill the fuck out. Stop interrupting our episode.
It's not even like that, but still,
chill,
like,
bro.
Whoa. All right. No, people need to stop being racist, bro. Period. That's played out, bro. It's old. That's old. Let that shit ride, man. Like, if you think that person is cool or fine or whatever, do what you want to do. You want to be their friend. You want to have sex with them. You want to marry them. Do it. Just fucking do it, bro.
How often do you not get recognized as half black?
Time.
Right?
All the time. People. I'm
not gonna lie. It kind of surprised me.
Yeah, they assume.
When I first found out,
white, Puerto Rican, Cuban. I get all that shit all the time, and I just be like, no.
But it's kind of like when people don't know that Gabe's all white. That's always funny to me.
It's the same thing.
They think Gabe's not white.
Everyone thinks he's mixed.
Like, my wife still to this day is like, no, Gabe's half black or something, right? Or like, I don't know, what's half something.
He gets the opposite.
Half Rasta.
He gets
half
the
rock
opposite,
star.
and he's
half
fucking
rock
white.
Star. Yeah.
And they think I'm white.
His 23andMe test, though, I think came back only like 1% white. I don't know.
Oh, shit.
No.
He's 99% Native American.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. You know what my shit said?
What is it? Did you do one?
I did one.
So
Because
you
I
did
wanted
like
to know.
all the way up in your
I wanted to know.
I bet yours was interesting.
It was very interesting. I was like, I have to find out. So it said, I am 42% black.
Okay.
So, and I'm 8% Middle Eastern.
Ooh.
And whatever the other
50.
some shit. Yeah, 50% white. I didn't know Middle Eastern though. I guess that's why my white side has black hair.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
All right. Yeah, I've never done it because I'm so sure that I'm just white. Just
that shit gonna say Brazilian.
Scottish, Irish, English.
Just a white motherfucker.
But you can see which white. Like
they just reject it. They're like, you're white. We don't want to waste our lab.
No, for real. A lot of white people found out they was black.
You're white.
Really?
Yeah.
Actually, now I want to do it just to like see.
What if you are black?
I don't know.
I'm hoping he's a quarter Japanese.
There's like no melanin in this fucking thing.
Me either, but shit.
Yeah,
I'm still black.
Yeah, that's what surprised. I'm like, can't you be a little tanner, Winter?
I'm like barely darker than Ben.
Seriously.
That's fucked up.
That's why your name's Winter.
Oh man,
Do you like the winter?
I don't.
Oh, interesting. So why? Let's get the inspiration for the name.
Where'd the name come from?
I was born in the winter.
What is that?
Just
Okay.
like that.
What are you, Aquarius?
Fuck no.
Well,
Capricorn.
fuck you then.
Capricorn.
Definitely not a fucking Capricorn.
Damn.
Why is she shitting on our zodiac signs?
I love Capricorns.
How about Aquarius?
I can't speak for y'all.
I don't know about
But
that.
I knew she would be like really into the zodiac though. I could just tell she
Sagittarius.
was like,
all fucking day.
So what is that?
Is your birthday next month?
Fire sign.
November?
December.
Oh, December.
No.
But, like, before
November,
you.
Scorpio.
Not my December.
yeah.
I'm the late
You're the
December.
Yeah.
The
After
Christmas.
The 23rd
Oh, man.
December.
On the 23rd.
Yikes. On the
Yikes.
23rd? So you're like right in between. That's it.
Yeah.
So what's next for you? Like, what are you working on right now?
I just signed a deal.
You just signed a deal? Did they come with the bag?
I'm living,
Okay. It's better than
and it's turned.
the alternative.
And shout out to Delonte Murphy,
Shout out.
Delonte?
Butter Murphy,
Butter?
because he just signed a kid, and we working. We about to drop. I got 3 videos about to drop before the end of the year. They just gonna be surprise pop-up videos. They just gonna drop.
Ooh.
And you got the hint here on the One More Time podcast.
We got the exclusive.
They just gonna drop.
on the
I'm not
lookout.
gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna drop.
Yeah.
And then I'm put money in Google Ads, of course.
Of course.
But
of course. Still a great way to do it.
yeah, I'm gonna just drop them.
And drop Google the
then
bag.
January, my rock album Power comes out with Relentless Records.
see the tat.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I got the tattoo before the idea for the album, but
But it worked out.
it just worked out like that. So
What's that? I mean, obviously I know the word power, but like what does it mean to you?
shit, I put it over my vocal cords because I got a powerful voice for real.
Damn,
But I feel like
that's hard. It just seems like a neck. It
it's a
just looks like a
metaphor.
neck tattoo to me. But it's like, no, actually, it's over my vocal cords, bitch.
yeah, bitch.
I don't have a powerful neck. I have powerful vocal cords. Next question. Playback Ben. Oh man, Henry. I think
Is it time?
I don't know.
Time for what?
Yo, she hot in here?
I'm sorry, I was laughing too hard. My face got
No,
red.
but before we get into whatever you're doing,
Okay,
actually,
okay.
I was gonna ask, like, people, don't really know how to get a deal or what they should be looking for in a deal. Sometimes they get in shitty deals. Most times they get in shitty deals.
Most times.
Like,
Yeah.
what you had mentioned turning down a deal or a deal falling out like earlier on.
I've turned down lots of deals
Or, okay, so
to
so what
everyone
was
who's watching.
what was right about this one?
The percentages,
The numbers
the
added
numbers,
up.
the maths,
The maths.
the
was
maths
all on the
were
mathematics.
correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm getting 80%.
there you go.
Wow.
So
That's
It's usually
exclusive.
the opposite.
That's an
that's
exclusive job.
unseen
Yeah.
or heard of. I also own my master's and will continue to.
Gems.
Marketing, distribution, and promotion at the same fucking time. I'm happy as fuck.
Had you known this? Like, had you known about this label for a while or not really? Was it kind of
Everyone
new?
knows about this label,
Okay.
Yeah, Ben.
Except for Ben.
Empire.
Oh.
You know, yeah, we know him.
Well, yeah.
It's a subsidiary of Empire.
Okay. Well, yeah, because I didn't know Butta Murphy was his name.
He's the A&R
Okay.
of, he's the vice president of A&R at Empire.
That's dope.
And he owns his own label, which he does distribution through Empire.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Which
So,
makes sense.
of
Take
course, he has
advantage
the
of it.
connection.
Butta?
We'd love to have you on the podcast,
my
Butter.
friend.
You sound like a smooth dude.
Bruh.
He really is, though. That's what's crazy. I think that's
God.
why they call him that.
Well, I would expect nothing less.
And he yellow, so shit.
But guys, this is a serious matter. This is
Okay.
a serious matter.
Serious?
Okay.
We've come to a final segment
Okay.
of the One More Time podcast.
There we go.
I'm scared.
It's gonna be your favorite winter. It's everybody's
favorite.
It's gonna make Gabe wake up off the couch over there.
It might.
Henry, where are we at, my guy?
We are at the Rapid Fire Rampage. Winter Ray, buckle up.
Fuck.
So this is a little segment we like to do at the end of the episodes.
Okay.
Rapid fire. So, we're doing like some quick, kind of back and forth. And it's
No dilly dallying.
We don't want you to think.
Show on the road.
And she's perfect for this because she already doesn't think about it.
Her answers were the quickest
she's
out of any guess.
She's so self-aware and quick with it. She says exactly what she thinks. So this might be our best Rampage.
They were almost too quick, Henry.
Too quick.
Are you asking me questions?
Yeah, so there's 3 parts. So first part, short answer. I'm going to ask you some questions. Second part is a this or that. I'm going to give you 2 choices and you pick one.
Yeah.
Super easy.
Black or white.
Okay.
It's coming.
Fuck.
No, but I should add that in. No. And then the third part is going to be a word association. I'm going to give you one word. You just give me a word back.
Oh, God, please don't fuck me
Oh,
up.
Lord Jesus.
I've been drinking fucking whiskey.
You told us to say that was iced tea. All right.
That happens here on the One More Time podcast.
We blew your cover.
Sponsored by Evan Williams and Ice.
Oh, my fucking God, bro.
Rapid Fire Rampage,
Let's
Winter
get
Ray,
it.
episode 25.
For sure.
Episode 25.
25.
Just hearing that again is like,
nice.
God damn. We've been killing it.
I'm about to be 25.
The last guest that was 24
yeah.
was like, I'm 24. This is so
Happy
cool.
birthday to me.
And that guy.
Let's find a 26-year-old for next week.
Yo, by episode 100, we have like,
Oh, my God.
find the oldest guy we can.
Still doing music,
Okay,
bro.
jokes aside.
Starting with
This
the
is
short
serious rampaging.
Serious Rampage?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Need you to zone.
No laughter.
Yes.
Have no
Here we
fun.
go.
Have no fun
No
during this.
No, this is like a final exam.
I'm ready.
If you could steal one artist's voice, who would it be?
None. My own.
Powerful vocal cords.
Sorry.
You've been given an elephant as a gift. You can't give it away or sell it. What do you do with it?
He's going to be my best friend. Fuck you.
What would you name him?
Depending on his personality, it would probably be like a cool ass 80s name or something.
Like Chuck.
Yeah. Some good crack baby shit.
Just
Okay.
name him Chuck.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Chuck the elephant. Moving on.
All right, Chuck.
How many grapes could fit in your bathroom?
In my bathroom? Jeez. Fucking lot, bro.
That's an acceptable answer.
People were totally
We're
going
on
to judge
fire.
you on how big your bathroom was based on your answers. So
Hey, man.
it leaves it very vague.
That's right.
Just a fucking lot.
General fucking lot.
Okay.
Winter,
Yeah.
if you were an app, what would you be?
Oh, man. The first answer that came to my head was terrible.
I think that's what we're going for. That's what we want.
Pornhub?
Toxic are us. Is that fucked up?
That's an app?
I think you just made it up.
You just made up an app.
Yeah.
I've never shopped on
Don't
that.
steal my shit, bro.
This
I
episode
thought she was going to say like OnlyFans.
available.
Like,
Oh,
when-
fuck no.
when she said it was terrible, though, I was like, how could it be bad?
I thought
Like,
Tinder.
I'm trying
Pornhub
to-
doesn't have an app, do they?
I don't know.
Winter, in 20 seconds or less, could you teach me something that I don't know?
Yes. Do you know how to say tomorrow in Spanish?
Mañana.
Do you know how to say these nuts in Spanish?
No.
Me neither.
Yeah,
Something you didn't know.
People are not good at teaching you things. You
No,
got-
I didn't know that she didn't know how to say these nuts in
It's facts.
Spanish. So that works. Like, it's better than our last guest couldn't say shit. So she's actually killing
I
it.
think
There we
you should.
go.
I think you should bag that question, bro.
No, that's very interesting. I'm gonna keep that at
It
least a
is.
couple more episodes for
Yeah,
sure.
it's very awkward and cringy.
Yeah, that's
Not-
why I
People
like it.
that.
If you thought
People
that was
like
bad,
that shit.
It gets better. Winter, if you had $1,000 and you had to double it in 24 hours, what would you do?
I'll drop that shit into somebody's account.
Is there a part 2 to that?
That's all you got to do.
that's how you would double it.
Yeah,
How does that double?
you just drop it into somebody's account.
Oh, she's saying someone already has double the money. So then if she deposits it in their account,
And then I'll take all the money.
then she robs them. Oh, okay. She left that. I was trying to understand. I was trying to walk through that one. Okay. So there's some robbery involved. Yep.
That's more than a double up.
That's the perfect.
Depends on who you
Right.
dropped the money into. If they were broke, you might not double up.
If
It's terrible, guys.
on a scale of 1 to 10, how weird do you think you are?
I'm like a good 7.
Good 7.
Everyone always puts good in front of it.
Yeah, like
or a solid. I'm a good 7. I'm a good 6.5.
We haven't had a week 8.
Yeah.
Or like anything like that.
I'm a bad 9.
Oh shit.
No, everything's good, solid. Like,
I think that's going to do it for the first part of the rip.
oh man.
Moving on to the this or that,
Oh
Winter.
my God.
This rapid is not so.
You're making it less rapid, by the way. So here, this is what's going to happen.
It's been a long day, Henry.
I'm going to give you 2 choices, and whichever one sticks out more to you, let me know which one that is. Here we go.
Yes, Henry.
Birmingham or Atlanta?
Birmingham.
Oh shit. Whoa. She has some people back home that would have beat her ass if she chose
Definitely not.
Atlanta.
Definitely not.
Okay. Lyrics or melody?
Melody.
New York or LA?
LA.
Piano or guitar?
Piano.
Do you play either?
Piano.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah. A little bit.
Nice.
Tickle the ivories?
Yeah, a little something on there.
Coke or Pepsi?
Neither.
Reality TV or cartoons?
Cartoons.
Dining in or Uber Eats?
Dining in.
What's your favorite restaurant here?
Favorite restaurant?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Or go to. You know what I mean? Like the go to
Man,
spot.
anything with crab legs, I'm hitting it.
Yo, have you been to Steam House Lounge?
No.
In Midtown. It's off 11th Street and Spring Street.
Steam House Lounge.
Steam House Lounge.
Y'all heard it here first.
Yo. If you're interested in sponsoring a music podcast.
Or if you guys want to cater a podcast.
Hey, they do Oyster Fest, so they might like be involved in like, I think that has like some live music, so maybe they'd want to, you know, throw us some free crab legs every once in a while.
It's a reach.
Fuck with us.
No, my wife and I go there like once. We used to like go there like once every 2 weeks, but
That's dope.
yeah.
This is a rapid fire rampage, people. So here we go. Moving on.
Sorry, Henry. It won't happen again.
Recording during the day or at night?
Night.
How late do you go usually though?
Shit, whenever. 5, 6 in the morning, sometimes 10 in the morning. It don't fucking
Until the
matter.
song is done, Ben.
I heard a story that you locked in like a rapper for like a month straight or like 2 months straight one time. Like, did you not leave?
It wasn't that long. But I was definitely doing like back-to-back 12-hour, 16-hour sessions.
Oh, okay.
Daily.
For sure.
Sleep, studio.
See, this person
No
made it
sleep.
sound like you had like slept in the studio for like a month straight.
I do sleep in the studio.
Sometimes?
Yeah.
Wow.
Whenever I can, you know what I'm saying, afford that shit.
True.
Hell yeah.
It's like a hotel room.
More expensive, though.
Yeah, true.
Moving on. Board games or video games?
Board games.
Tattoos or piercings?
Tattoos.
Purple or green?
Green.
She's killing it.
I love green.
Me too.
All the green.
It's the color of everything. Great.
Why purple or green though?
They're both
Where
like,
did that come? Are they related?
Some people like purple, some like green.
Okay. to know why he chose those
only
two
those?
colors. Yeah, like.
This is my segment. This is my segment.
Okay, we're done.
Last part of the rapid fire rampage.
Wait, one more
Okay.
thing about that. I'm just kidding.
It's the word association.
Ooh.
I'm gonna give you one word. You give me one word back or off the
Fuck.
top of your head.
Be careful. This is where
I know.
publicists and PR people get on our ass because we
Yeah, we're learning about that apparently. Yeah, so
catch some guests off guard and they say some dumb shit.
I'm not
so
gonna say any dumb shit. I promise. Ooh, I already
she's
prayed.
classically media trained.
Yeah, a little bit.
here we go. Starting with Pluto,
Mercury.
kitten,
Cat.
harmony,
Melody.
cake,
Ass.
Monday,
Friday.
marriage,
No.
heaven,
I'm on the way.
jelly,
Jam.
anger,
Yo.
Netflix,
Chill.
rainbow,
Pride.
Superman,
Lois Lane.
government,
Fuck 'em.
black.
Lives matter.
I thought we were getting sheep, but that's great
better.
too.
That's even better. You did it, Winter. You did it. You survived.
Possibly our best Rampage.
And we don't just say
ever.
that to every guest.
No.
That really was.
We've said it to like 2 people. Maybe that was the best, but this one I think is the best.
Yo, real talk. Like, I don't think I'm going to even have to edit this episode like all together much. Yeah. I mean, great conversation.
Thank you.
You are such an amazing personality. Obviously, I love your music as well. We were playing it while we were fucking preparing for the last hour before. But no, this has been a great episode. Really appreciate you coming on. Like I said, it was a long time coming. You've worked with, Henry before and, Gabe. We got to get you guys locked in though.
Definitely.
Be on the lookout for some Henry Winter Ray magic coming to you soon.
Coming soon, ASAP.
To a theater near you.
And surprise videos from Winter.
Surprise videos.
If you don't follow her already, please follow her on Instagram and all social medias. Are you I Am Winter Ray everywhere?
I am Winter, WINTER RAE.
RAE.
You already know. Yep. Well, Winter, once again, it's been a pleasure. And until next week, folks, we're out of here.
Bye-bye.
Love y'all. Peace.
Pop that shit like one more time. They pop that one more time. Pop that shit like one more time. They pop that one more time. Hop up in that foreign skirt, no. All the homie, this shit tripping, no. Middle finger to the law.